so many things I want.
Hello.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
How are you?
Good. I'm looking at this strap.
Yeah, I got it right here. I just need to know how to thread the strap so it works.
Did it come threaded at all?
No.
Okay. Hold the mechanism up.
You tell me how you can move the light, but alright.
That's right. Okay. Don't pull anything out.
Well, no, one was already pulled out, but no. Alright, so.
Okay. Now, that's right. Just leave it. Don't pull any more out.
But I didn't put it in correctly, so, no.
Okay. Now, turn it.
But I didn't. This just threads right through here. This is nothing. I just did this here, so.
Oh, you did that.
All
Okay.
right. Alright, so this is how it came right here.
Okay. Now. Okay. Let's see. Go like this with it. Does it close? Oh, good. Okay. Now, the flat part that's in your left hand. Let me see that. Turn it sideways. The other way. Okay. See that flat plate right there?
Yeah.
Right there. Okay. That goes against the frame.
Okay.
Now, here's the idea. All right? Now, the idea is that it has a strap coming off it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't take that off. That's sewn
No. Yeah, that's sewn on. I can't take that off.
Okay. Now, here's the idea of the whole thing. That's laying flat.
I'm going to tip this.
And you've got a piece like this that can go like this, right? Okay. As you ratchet it, that's going to tighten.
I understand, but now I need to know how to thread this so it works.
Okay. Now take the other end.
All right, so I'm going to wrap it around this board.
Yeah, first we're going to practice getting it, okay? Now go all the way to the end, but make sure it's not twisted.
All right, now these corners also came with it.
Lay the board down flat so it doesn't keep falling. That's it. No, just put it on top of it for the minute. Okay? Take the other end. Okay? All right? Now, there should be a slot on your that's right. There should be a slot right there down below where the barrel is.
All right.
Is there a slot?
There is a slot, yes.
Okay, put it through the slot. And you want to make sure this is not twisted.
Okay.
All right? Now, as you come up, is there another slot, one up about in the middle of that ratchet?
I mean,
that goes down?
There's an opening. I don't know if it's a slot, but it's
put it through that opening.
Okay.
All right. Now, pull it. Keep pulling it through.
All the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, hold with your right hand the strap you just pulled through. Okay.
I'm trying to get behind it. I know you can't see. It's black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Take the ratchet and move it down and up and down. Now, does the end be a little loose?
No, I got it. I see how it works.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, here's what happens. As you ratchet that, the ratcheting mechanism is going to move from the right to the left because
How do you let it go?
okay, there should be right there. See that thing with the springs?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or these?
that'll pull in to the left. No, push it in. No, the thing with the little spring in the middle.
Yeah. Push it in.
Right there.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Push that in. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's what I want you to do. Leave that alone now. Now, ease up on the strap that went through. Can you ease up on that? Feed it back again.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you let that loose.
No, I'm going to show you. Feed that back again.
Can you go backwards? Can the mechanism go backwards and feed it back the other way or not?
No.
Okay.
I want that a little loose.
Yeah, I don't see how you loosen it.
Oh, pull that spring.
Yeah, I am. And what?
Okay, and feed back a little bit.
No, it's not just you just can't feed it back. The spring
Okay, now ratchet. Pull the spring and ratchet slowly. What happens?
Nothing. The mechanism doesn't work.
Yes, it does work.
Well, it works. It works to tighten it, but I don't see how it works to loosen it.
It will. Now, pull the spring
toward
you.
I'm pulling it up.
Let me talk for a minute. Pull the spring and feed some of the ribbon tape back.
It won't go back in. It's tight in there. This
Get
ribbon.
Get your hand closer to the mechanism. Pull the spring.
Spring is pulled.
Okay. Now, just push some of it back in. Get that's it. Yeah, push it back in.
No, it's not going back in. Nothing is happening.
Okay. And pull the spring and put the ratcheting up and over the back. That's it. Yeah. Now
right.
What happened?
Now I can move it, but I can't feed it back in. But now I can move it.
Okay. Now hold it. Now here's what you want to do. As you now put the ratchet down on the wood. Okay. And now move the ratchet, the mechanism, to the right side of the board.
To the right. Move it to the right side of the board.
Yeah, move it. Keep moving it a little bit. Stop. Okay? Now I want you to ratchet slowly.
All right, so put it all the way down.
I want to see if it moves from the right to the left a little bit.
Well, I got to hold something, right? You don't want me to hold it in place?
No, just you can hold the strap if you want. Okay. Now what's happening? Is it tightening?
It is tightening, yes.
Okay. So the ratchet mechanism did not move from the right to the left.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Now that's good because all right. Now loosen up the whole strap. That's it. Okay. Good. Now take that whole strap.
Okay.
Okay, and then put it around the frame that you want to glue.
I don't know if let me turn on the light in here.
Okay.
All right, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see this.
Okay. Okay, put it on. Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna put the mail slot on there just yet. Here, this.
No. You don't need this.
All right. Well, now the ratchet will have to be on its side.
That's correct. That's correct.
But what about these? What about these other things they sent me with the ratchet? What about these? They sent me 4 corners.
Oh, those corners? Okay, yeah.
I'll just keep them if I don't need them right now.
No, you do need those.
Right now?
Those corners go on. The strap goes in. Does the strap go through them or
Yeah.
around them?
Around them, but I'm going to put them on now.
Yeah, put them on. And do they tuck in some little knobs?
Yeah.
Nibs?
Yes.
Good. Tuck them in. Now the ratchet thing will be when you tighten the ratchet. Do you tighten it toward the left or toward the right?
Let me get there. Hang on a second. Let me put this together.
Well, it's going to make a difference when you set it up.
Oh, do I ratchet? I ratchet so straight up and then to the right.
Oh, okay. So the mechanism is going to be probably toward the left of what you're doing.
That's right. Yes.
That what you bought is exactly what we use at school.
All right. No, I like this.
Okay. Now, in order to snug it, you're going to pull that spring back and snug in the strap. Okay, and then make sure the corners. Okay, now not too tight. Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, so let me see.
I don't know if I can pick it up.
Is it flat? Is it flat on the table?
It's a little too tight here.
Is it easy to loosen that strap?
That's what I'm trying to do. Not in this position. It's not easy. No.
Okay, it takes practice to get used to it. Are the corners they sent on the square on the corners of your wood thing?
Yep.
Okay. Are the corners all pushed down, or are they some up, some down? Okay. Let's see the corner. Are the corners all in the same position on each corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to see why the mechanism is not laying on the wood. Okay. Is the strap where it should be on the corners?
Well, the mechanism is not touching the wood because the corners are up.
That's okay. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
that's why this is not down.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, and the strap, wait a minute. Is the strap going through this corner on the right? It's going through all the corners correctly.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Now, here's what you're going to do. Does it lay flat on a table with the corners off the table a little bit, maybe a quarter of an inch up, or centered on the wood that it's going to grip?
No, there's a little bow to it. The wood is not laying completely flat.
Okay, well, we'll solve that.
But what'd you ask me about the corners?
Okay, if the corners are off the table, maybe 1/8 of an inch.
Yes. None of the corners are touching the table because they're not on the edge of the wood. They're in the middle.
Okay, now let's see. Hold that mother up. Now, how are your seams? How are your wood seams? Are they everything touching?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now, what is that big open seam here? What is this I'm looking at? Is that an open seam or what?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that's where
Why do you have that?
All right, so this is where I cut the groove in the thing so the door would open.
Yeah.
Then I took this piece that I cut out, and I cut that piece off to fill in that.
Okay. So the wood side, the small pieces are the same thickness as the end pieces are the same
Yes.
thickness as the other.
Yes.
Okay.
But I guess I could have put
Now, let me tell you what's going to happen after you glue this together. The reason I'm concerned, I wanted all those pieces flush, is because when this is all glued, you're going to sand that whole thing so
all right, I can just I can replace these pieces right here. This tiny piece and this small piece, and
yeah, because this small piece on your left looks like it has a rounded edge.
it does. Yeah, that's because I rounded everything. I messed that up at the beginning.
That's right. Now this one on the right, that has a rounded edge.
Yeah, because it was one long piece that I cut out. So I just need
So
these pieces are glued in here. So I will have to chisel those pieces out and hope I don't have to start from scratch with a brand new piece of wood to do it all.
How did they get glued in already?
Because you told me to cut it off and glue it in.
Okay, so you're going to now. Two things can happen here.
I can start over. It's no big deal. I have more wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's what's going to happen. After you glue this thing, and then it's going to be almost solid, then you're going to sand it so that it's all one level and flat. You don't see any seams.
Right.
Now, when you glue that thing, if you think it has a bow in it,
Yeah.
okay, the idea of having the other clamp was that you lay the clamp on top of it so that you take the bow out.
Okay.
The other thing you can do is to, when you're going to put this on your workbench and glue it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you glue it, you're going to glue it on newspaper unless you have a piece of plastic.
Okay.
What, do you have, just newspaper?
I have some plastic too. I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you lay it on plastic, then what you can do is you can take a piece of 2x4 and lay it on top and clamp the ends, and it'll pull the bow out of it.
All right. All right. Well, I'll probably start over with some new wood, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, on that thing you have right now, you have that strap around it.
Yeah, I just took the strap off.
Okay. Then you have all the pieces cut, and before you glue it, we're going to do another dry run.
That's fine. Yeah. All right. I'll do it. It's no big
deal. I want
deal.
to see it with the strap on. Now, here's what happens with the strap. When you glue things and you have a strap on it,
Yeah.
release the strap a little bit so that you can lift a piece of wood and put glue in it.
Okay. All right.
Then you put them all back together, and then you tighten the strap.
Okay. All right. I'll cut a new frame tomorrow.
Yeah. Now, I want to see it. Don't put any glue in anywhere. And then let me take a look at it.
Okay. All right.
Now, can you see how it's going to turn out?
Yeah.
Nice?
Yeah. I think it'll look a lot better. It'll work better if I didn't round those edges for sure. Yeah.
Well,
So that's fine. It's no big deal. I got plenty of wood. Yeah.
that's how you learn. For God's sake. Now you can try. How long ago did you glue them in?
That was been a week ago probably that I glued these. These are in there solid.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay, that's all right.
One thing you can do if you want to get them out of there.
Yeah.
You can put them. You can put that thing back on the table saw.
Yeah, just cut it out.
Just cut it out.
Right. No, I'll start from zero. I need to get some wood and not round the edges and sand it. So,
well,
I'll do it one more time.
That's good practice to cut that out.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I'll try that too. All right.
Try that first.
All right.
And then you'll see how it all squares in.
Yeah. All right. That looks
It's
nice.
going to look good. And you can do that if you want. You could do the same thing on the inside of the house.
All
Now,
right.
do you think the 2x4 is too thick for the inside of the house?
Yeah.
What you can do is put it against the wall, and you can cut your drywall so this snugs in. Now,
Okay.
the drywall is what? Quarter of an inch? How thick is the drywall?
Yeah, I think 1/4 inch.
Okay, so this is 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
So what you could do, you could make one of these, cut your drywall, and snug one of these things in.
All right.
Now, your cavity, this thing is longer than the studs, right? So you can screw into studs.
No, the mail slot is not as wide as the studs are. I have to put it on a frame.
This frame.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens on the inside? Okay, you can make another one of these, and it'll be as wide as the two studs.
Yeah. All right.
Cut your drywall so you snug it in.
Okay.
And then you can screw it into the studs.
All right.
Instead of having 1.5 inches protruding, you only have maybe 1.25 inches. It'll be
all right.
built into the wall.
All right. Whatever. I'm open to all that. So I just want to get this new frame built. I'll do it tomorrow.
But I want to see a step by before you glue stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thought you told me to glue that, but it's all right. So I rounded the edges. I messed that up. So
I put that mother back on the saw. Cut those things off.
all right.
Cut new ones to put on.
I'll do it one more time. It's no big deal.
But can you see how that? Now there are a lot of things that you glue, like when you make a picture frame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now a picture frame doesn't have to have corners like this.
Right.
It can be you're making.
Yeah.
You put the strap around there. You ratchet it. You can put a piece of wood on there and clamp her down. Because you don't want a bow in it, because when you sand it, then you got to sand the bow out.
Yeah. No, I'm better. I need the straight edges, so I'll do it again. It's no big deal.
So the clamps you won't get for a couple of weeks.
Let's see what this says here.
Well, they may have it all year for you.
It just says at the time your order was shipped, we are temporarily out of the item. If you order by credit card, we will issue a credit today and rebill your credit card when we ship the item.
Okay.
As soon as the stock, this is normally 2 to 3 weeks, but I'm sure it'll be sooner than that.
So everybody in the world wanted them.
Well, they're out of them. Yeah. So I'm
they didn't expect
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah. Is this a new item or what? It's just popular, these clamps?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That size clamp is very, very popular.
All right.
And I went down and saw them in the store.
Good.
And I could see why they'd be very popular.
All right. Good.
See, and guys go through there, and they see a hell of a deal, which these are.
Yeah.
What are they, $3.99 a piece?
I think they're $4.90. I think so. I think $4.99. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a hell of a deal.
Yeah. All right, good. Well, I'm glad to have those. Add that to my collection.
So do that. What else you working on?
Nothing. I did have Tim do the drywall. He did. There's no way I could have done what he has done.
What
And
did he do?
I mean, he did a gorgeous job at it, and it was definitely. I don't know if I could have done that. I do have more. I do have another project that I will do by myself. Drywall.
What did he do?
He basically did the whole thing. That's basically what he did. He skimmed the ceiling. He put new drywall mud over the entire ceiling, and he put all the drywall up. And
He did. You had him put the drywall up.
Yeah. It was a lot bigger job. I don't know. I know you wanted me to do it by myself, but he did a great job.
Oh, I just thought it was good practice
All right.
for you.
And I am going to do the hallway, and that'll be more drywall, and I'll do that by myself. But
Were you there when he did it?
on and off. I mean, I didn't stand in there the whole time,
Okay.
but he did do a great job. But I know you wanted me to do it, so I will do it. Just a smaller job. I guess I could probably do what he did. I guess I saw what he did. But
Was it brain surgery?
I don't know. It wasn't brain surgery, but he was in there struggling. I mean, I'm not sure if I could. I could not have asked him for help if I did it by myself.
Okay.
So, but I will have another drywall job coming up that I'll do by myself.
Okay. So you saw it at the different stages.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how did he attach the drywall to the studs?
I believe with screws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drywall screw.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna sand it tomorrow, I think. Then I'll be able to primer it and paint it.
Good. Okay.
So
has he put the tape on?
he did that. Yes.
Okay. Did you watch that at all?
Yeah, that didn't look too difficult. I don't know how you adhere the tape to the wall. Is it sticky? I'm not sure.
No, that soup will attach it.
Okay, that's what he did. Yeah.
Yeah. You just soup it, or put it on and then soup it.
Okay.
It'll stick.
All right. So I know you were disappointed that I didn't do that, but
let me tell you something.
He did do a great job.
This is how you learn. If you're standing there and you can see it being done.
I would feel more comfortable now doing it. Now that I saw the steps.
Maybe that's what you needed that time.
But yeah. All right.
See, I had when Cohen's was remodeled. That's when I did my basement because I stood around and watched these guys put up drywall.
Yeah.
Now they were pros, and I looked at it and I studied it and I thought, hell, I can do that.
Yeah.
So, and then I would ask them questions, and they said, "Oh, you can do it. You'll take more time." And they showed me each phase of it. I watched them put it on. Now, back in those days, they didn't screw it on; they nailed it on.
Yeah.
But I watched everything. I thought, well, hell, I can do that. And then they said, "Oh, instead of painting this, you want to put that spackle paint on there, that stipple stuff, because it hides everything."
Okay.
I think that's what they did at Cohen's. I'm not positive. It's been a while.
Okay.
But by watching them, it took the intimidation out of it.
Well, next time I'm definitely going to at least attempt to do it. But, so that's it. But I'll try it myself next time.
Yeah, and every handyman needs to learn how to drywall.
Yeah.
And repair.
Yeah.
And when you do it yourself, you see that wasn't so bad.
He does have a nice attachment that goes on my shop vac, so when he's sanding the dry mud, it sucks it right into the dry. So if I'm going to ever do that, I'm going to have to buy one of those attachments.
Well, the question is whether your sander will take a hose.
Yeah.
Right now you have a canister on there, right?
On the orbital sander or the square one?
Yeah, the orbital.
Yeah, no, you can't hook up a hose to any of that stuff, I don't think.
Well, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You need to, where'd you get that, Home Depot or Lowe's?
The orbital sander, I can't even remember where I got it.
Okay.
Probably Home Depot.
See what brand it is and take it in and say, is there any remote way? Now, you can always jury rig things.
Yeah.
So if little, if there's a little hole or tube or anything.
Yeah. All right.
Just see how you would jury rig.
Yeah.
Putting the back dry back hose on there.
Yeah. All right.
Now he probably has a professional. What's he have? Professional sander.
No, he just has he's got this sander that he hooks up to my dry vac. And he sands it. Isn't that right? And it's a 220 grit, and he scrubs the wall with it and it sucks it right in.
No, but is it an orbital sander?
No, it's just like I don't think it's not electric like that. The only thing
Oh,
electric is it sucks in. I think he just runs it over the wall and it breaks it up and sucks it in.
okay.
Yeah, I don't unless I'll see what he's gonna do. I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah.
he's got electric. I don't know.
Just see if there's a way of jury rig doing it.
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
you take your sander and say, okay, what kind of an
Okay.
adapter do you have?
All right. Okay.
Now at school, a guy brought in his own orbital that takes a hose. And I asked him, I said, oh, he had just bought that, and it hooks up to his back, and he brought it from he has a home workshop.
Yeah.
I said, what'd you do before? He said, you know what duct tape is?
Yeah. Really? Okay.
So he had duct taped
Yeah. Okay.
onto his electric sander.
All right. All
So
right.
he said, I had some money. I decided to buy this.
Yeah. All right.
But duct tape is sometimes the answer to everything.
Yeah. All right. I'll try that. So I'm just gonna paint more, and so everything is fine.
Good.
Just moving right along, doing stuff. So
I want to see this step by step because
all right, I'll start over tomorrow.
doing that,
Yeah.
and maybe two of them, you're going to go through a lot of steps,
Yeah.
and I want to make sure that frame thing strap holds. So
Yeah.
I use a lot of that. I use
Yeah.
that a lot.
Okay.
And I want to make, when you get the clamps, I want to make sure they work.
Okay.
So we'll go through step by step. So don't jump ahead of me on that thing.
No, I'll start over. I'm gonna throw these pieces away. Actually, we got some good wood here. I might keep that.
Well, the end pieces are okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're the ones.
Yeah. They're all rounded. Yeah.
Put back on the saw.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's about it. Everything else is fine.
Good. Is there anything you want me to research for you if I'm near Home Depot?
Trying to think of what's next. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, everything's fine.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll cut all this wood and I'll get back to you and we'll go from
Yeah.
there.
Talk to me.
Okay. Thanks. You gotta hang up. Something's wrong with my computer.
Oh.
Hit that red telephone button. I seriously